So the version that I've always been told, and I think to be correct, was one of my uncles, John Brennan, married a woman who was her family was in the fruit importing business, and a business that later became United Fruit. And they were opening up the Central American marketplace, and so if you wanted a boatload of grapefruits, you got a boatload of bananas. If you wanted a boat of oranges, you got a boatload of bananas. And so they literally were throwing bananas over as they were rotting into the river. And my uncle's father-in-law said, "Hey, these kids have got this restaurant down the street. Don't throw them away. Just bring the bananas to them." And so there were bananas at our back door. And there's actually a famous dish that we do in New Orleans was called Steak Stanley. And it's a filet with sauteed bananas and a horseradish curry sauce. I mean, we were doing anything we could think with bananas, right? So finally, one day, it's just, let's, get the chef said, get the bananas out of the kitchen and let's do something in the dining room. And they put together, tried several versions, and then, of course, molasses brown sugar, that's something that's indigenous to the New Orleans area, and rum being sort of the Caribbean in nature, and it just all sort of came together. And my uncle Owen's one of his best friends was a gentleman by the name of Ben Foster, and the Foster Awning Company, and he was there with my uncle that day, and they were trying it, and this is great. And my uncle said, "Great, we'll call it Bananas Foster," and such is life.
And what restaurant was this?
That's at Brennan's on Bourbon Street.
Was that Brennan's of New Orleans?
Brennan's of New Orleans.
All right, but that was before.
Yeah, Brennan's in Houston opened in 1967, and so we've been here quite a while too.
And what year was Bananas Foster created?
In the early 50s.
Oh wow.
In the early 50s.
And Alex, this Bananas Foster, and I've said many times here on the show, this one of the dishes that you could probably find on a menu in Hong Kong. Like, the world has claimed your dish.
It's crazy. I saw not too long ago on IHOP had Bananas Foster pancakes going.
Now, do you guys have a copyright on that?
No, we do not. Doggone it. Yeah.
Doggone it, it's right.
One of those things.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that story with us.
My pleasure.
Alex Brennan-Martin of Brennan's of Houston.